It's day 14, and today's video is going to be about 5 free programs that help me stay organized. So number 1 on my list is a to-do list app. It's called Todoist. And what I like about Todoist is that it has a lot of good features built into the free version. For example, it lets you create different projects, and within those projects you can create tasks, subtasks, and those tasks can have due dates, they can have notes. You can even mark how important they are by the priority levels that they have, and that really just helps me stay organized. Another thing that I really like about Todoist is that they have karma points. They have different levels, and once you hit a certain amount of points, you could advance to the next level, and it's just something that makes checking things off your to-do list a little more fun, and it helps you feel a little more proud of your accomplishments. I don't know if you could see it, but I'm a Grandmaster, which is the 2nd highest level, and the way to get these karma points is simple. You just check off things off your to-do list, and if you do the items on the day that you set the due date for, I believe you get extra karma points, but if you miss a task by the due date that you set, you actually lose karma points, so there's some incentive built into it to help you not procrastinate. The second free program that I like to use is called Evernote. Now, Evernote has been around for a really long time, and it's a pretty popular app. Basically, it's an advanced note-taking app. It lets you create different notebooks, which helps you separate all the different notes that you have. And what I like about Evernote is that you can include links, pictures, you can even include checkboxes to help you stay organized within your note. I really like how searchable Evernote is, so if you have something that you're trying to find through all your notes, you could just type it into the search box at the top, and it just brings up your notes super quick. The third program that I really like to use is called Calendly. Now, Calendly helps me schedule appointments in my business, so whenever someone wants to schedule a photo shoot with me, I could send them a link to the different calendars that I have, and they could see my availability on there and book a time. And that just really saves both of us a lot of time and back and forth when we're trying to find a date that works for both of us. Calendly really takes the hassle out of scheduling, and it's made my life so much easier. Now, one note about sending people your Calendly link. I think it can maybe come off as a little rude, so what I like to do is I like to give people the option to send a few dates that works for them, or I also mention if it's easier for them, I could send them my Calendly link. And I think that's just a more polite way of doing things, so people don't think that you think you're more important than them. A really nice feature of Calendly is that you could connect it to your other calendars. So for example, if someone wants to book a studio photo shoot with me, I set my individual photo shoot event to check with my other calendar that shows studio availability. So that way, when someone books an appointment, I can make sure that the studio that I use is available at the same time that that person wants to book a time. Now, the fourth program that I really like to use is called Spark. Spark is an email client, and what I like about it is that it lets you log into multiple email accounts in this one program. So I have a personal email and a few business emails, and this just helps me keep track of everything all in one program. Spark has a really nice, simple interface, which just makes it really pleasant to use. And what I like about Spark compared to other email clients I've tried is it generally doesn't really have any problems or major bugs. Now, the last program I like to use to help me stay organized is called Wave Accounting. Now, this is for people who are self-employed or have any type of business, and it's an accounting software essentially. So with Wave, I create invoices for my customers. I could also keep track of the transactions that I make, and you could connect your business account to Wave, which helps pull in your transactions automatically. And Wave actually has this cool feature where it'll auto categorize your transactions, and most of the time it's accurate, but sometimes I'll have to go in and change the categories just to make sure things are right. Wave has a lot of really cool features, and one of them is reports. So I have a profit and loss statement automatically made for me as the year goes on, and I can just keep track of my expenses and my income, and it's all pretty easy, and the interface is super simple to use. Now, if you're working with an accountant or a CPA, Wave has a feature where you could actually give that person access so they could just keep track of all your transactions and search for anything if they need to when it comes to tax time. So that's it. Those are the 5 free programs that I really like to use, and they all help me stay organized with everything that I have going on. I'm gonna link all these programs below in the description so you guys can check them out. And with that being said, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.